Hey, it's me again, Ari. So in today's video, we're going to be transforming a wire basket, and it's going to be hanging by an L bracket that I made myself. It was part of a 3-tier hanging basket, but I removed the last basket, which is the larger one, and I added some cool accents, and I basically made it into my own decor and style. If you have something similar, even a plastic bowl or a plastic faux ceramic planter, you can make something similar like this yourself in your house. I didn't spend a single dime. And by the way, if you didn't check out my last video, I made this cool storage unit behind me, and it's a really awesome video, and I would love if you just checked it out. And subscribe, and liked, and comment, and share with your friends. I'm so excited. Keep on watching and join me. So I had these 2 wood planks. I don't remember where I got them from. They were free and they were very crusty and dusty. I took the closest thing to me that had a straight edge, and I'm using a pencil to create this line so that I can cut one of them in half. And these 2 pieces are going to be the L, or part of the L bracket, that is going to hold up my new and improved basket. Since I had a bellyache, Eric is helping me out. He cut them with our table saw. No, that's not a table saw. That's a hand circular saw. And the little bits, the little splinters that were left over, were just taken off with a handsaw. New and improved, by the way. I got it from Home Depot. Actually, or was it Lowe's? I don't know. Hardware store. And here's some 80 grit sandpaper first, and then some 240 to kind of just smooth it out. There's another plank there with the label, and we have to remove that because we don't need that. And the second closest thing to me that had a straight edge was this little notepad. And I'm just basically cutting off this small piece here because I love that knot. Beautiful knot. And here's a nice clip of just some vacuuming. Don't you love when it crackles and you're just like, oh. This part here is basically me creating a triangle, and that triangle is going to help hold those 2 wood pieces. It's going to support the L bracket, and I'm doing just a rough sand. I wanted this to be super rustic, super rough looking, sort of ugly. Like, that's my vibe right now, you know? That's my decor vibe ATM, you know? So just sanding off any of the dirt, dusty boys, you know? A special guest appeared, and she wanted to help, but how could you help, Sage? You don't even have thumbs. So how? Your butthole is quite literally planted on my project. So after I decontaminated my workspace, I go back in and I just sand down with a 240 grit sandpaper after cleaning it with my little attachment from my vacuum. And here's how they look. They're smooth, but then they're rough at the same time, you know what I'm saying? It's like me. It's like me. As you can see here, that's how it's going to be set up. Look at that beautiful knot. Golly, it's just gorge. So here's my polyurethane matte finish. Clear coat, just to, you know, protect the wood and whatnot. We don't need any stains, no mold, none of that. So I go in with 2 coats, and then I basically just let it dry.
So after they're done drying, I make some pilot holes. This is where I'm going to attach the L portion of my L bracket. And unfortunately, I made pilot holes in the wrong place. So you'll see I have to go back in. And this is a trick that a lot of people use to basically create a template for pilot holes. And it's just by using tape. All you have to do is make a mark on the tape, and then you remove the tape and place it on the other surface that you need to make your pilot holes at. So I'm screwing the L portion of the L bracket together. Then I go in with the triangle, which is going to give it a lot more support. So I have a C-hook that I'm screwing in here, and that's what the basket is going to hang off of. And since I had a 3-tier basket that I used in my pantry, I removed the largest basket, and that's this here. But the chains were way too short. And so I had a lot of string left over from another project. And I YouTubed some tutorials on how to make these cool knots. It was so difficult. I was so frustrated. And if I were to go back into this project in the future, I would have added some cool beads. Something, you know, a little cuter. So here's the final look. I love how uneven the edges are. I love the knots in the wood, the rustic feel of the L bracket. And I can always go back in the future and maybe add some leather straps instead of this rope here. Or maybe some longer chains. And it's super functional. I add my fruits and veggies. And I hope you love this tutorial as much as I do. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!